Morning everybody, how are you? Second video today. First one was a cat video. I don't know if you saw it or not. I was sitting outside on the patio, drinking my cup of coffee, and the cats were looking so cute. I thought, I gotta get it on video. So for some weird reason, it was buffering when I watched it. I hope it wasn't doing that if you guys watched it, but anyway, I like to take these little videos of the cats because my husband enjoys watching them later because he doesn't always, he's at work. He didn't get to see stuff. But anyway, we were just sitting out there on our little catio, and Finnegan is so funny, and I didn't get this on video, but he's so cute. He goes to play with Frida, and he takes these, he takes this little hop on his back legs, and then he takes another little hop on his back legs, and then he pounces on her. It's adorable. Oh my God, he's so cute. I just love that cat. So I was sitting out there. I'm trying to get everything straight here. I was sitting out there, and I thought, well, I'm going to go to Lowe's and get some potting soil, because I was there the other day and it was on my list and I totally forgot it. But I do need some, and I can't believe it's unbelievable that I don't have potting soil, because I always have potting soil. But anyway, it started pouring down rain, and I have an umbrella out there. So, and what I do when it rains is I take all my plants off you don't see this, but behind me when I'm sitting on the porch, there's a table, and there's like all kinds of orchids and plants and everything that I don't want out in the sun. They sit back in the back behind me. So whenever it starts raining, I pull them all out into the rain, because I like Mother Nature to water them. I mean, I water them with the hose, but it's not the same thing. So the problem is that I've also put an umbrella out there, and it's pouring down rain. A big umbrella, like an umbrella that goes with in a table thing. Well, so of course I just taken a shower. I just put tanning lotion on, just put my makeup on, just done my hair, and I'm out there in the pouring rain, cranking down this umbrella. I thought, this isn't going to work. So I went out in the garage and got a regular umbrella, and took it out there and tried to crank it down. Well, it was like, I'm telling you guys, it was just a freaking comedy of errors. But anyway, I ended up getting all wet again. My hair got wet again. My makeup got wet. My tanning lotion got, it was like an instant tan stuff. That got wet. I'm like, wow, what did I even do that for? And then we're expecting thunderstorms, and that umbrella is not attached to a table. It's just in a stand. So a slight wind will blow it over. And I don't want it to blow over on plants. I don't want it to hit the gutter, because it's taller than the gutter. I don't want it to take off. And I bought this umbrella stand at at Target, and apparently it's not very worthy. It's good enough to do the job, but you can't leave it, even closed, you can't leave that up in any kind of a wind. So I have to lay the umbrella down if it's windy. And we are expecting thunder showers all day today. So that happened. But that was after I took the cat video. So then I thought, well, I'm not going to Lowe's. I'm not going to buy potting soil in the rain. I'll go tomorrow. So anyway, I thought, well, I'll make a video today and work on my eBay stuff. So here I am. And I'll tell you what else I've been doing that's been kind of fun, is that I've been rewatching. I haven't watched all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I did watch the first one again. I don't know if I've even seen them all, but I watched Dark Shadows, which I'd seen before and thought was horrible, until I watched it last night, and I thought, the guy is brilliant. He is just brilliant. The movie wasn't that great. It wasn't Oscar quality stuff or anything, but I always liked Dark Shadows when I was a kid. Some of you probably are too young to remember that show, but boy, I loved it. Come home after school and watch it. And so I was really excited when Dark Shadows came out, and it was okay. And he of course was great. And then I watched Sweeney Todd, which, believe it or not, I'd never seen that, and it's a musical. Who knew? I mean, that's just nuts. And let's see, what else did I watch? Who's Eating Gilbert Grape? I'd never seen that before, and apparently it was Leo DiCaprio's premiere. I mean, performance. The very first performance. And he was really great at it, but apparently Depp and DiCaprio, I think DiCaprio annoyed Depp. But I'm just now wondering when the alpacas are going to show up, although I don't think he has that Kentucky farm anymore. And the Kentucky farm is in Lexington, by the way, even though Johnny grew up in Lexington. He bought his mother that farm when his mother left California to go back to hang out with her siblings while they were ill, and kept it, and then he sold it, and then he bought it back, and then he sold it again. So he doesn't have a farm for the alpacas. He's going to have to get one, I guess. Because Disney says, it's confirmed, I'm just saying what I'm hearing. Disney says it's confirmed that he's going to be in Pirates of the Caribbean 6. And I believe that they have, I mean, don't quote me, but I read that they had offered him an apology. Cool, So all that being behind us, because it is behind us, I still love Johnny Depp, and I'm glad he won, but I think we need to move on. And today, I want to talk about Putin, because Putin is sick, and I don't know what this is going to mean. If he gets so sick that he can't govern or run the country. I think that I read that there was an assassination attempt back in March on his life, and in April he had some kind of a cancer procedure. I don't know if it was surgery. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was chemo. I don't know. Apparently he has some kind of advanced cancer. And but what I'm curious about is what's going to happen when he dies or when he is incapacitated. I've watched videos of Russian kids these are current Russian videos. I mean, they have a thing over there that is like the Boy Scouts or the Girl Scouts, only some of these kids, man, they are like so brainwashed, and they are so afraid of the West because they've been indoctrinated to believe the BS that they've been fed their whole lives. And I mean, they have these little Girl Scouts that are like gung-ho. And I mean, they're in parades, and I just don't know how we're ever going to get through to them. And surely, I mean, that the people like Lavrov and Deripaska, they know what's really going on. I mean, they've been around the world. They travel the world. They're international. They have boats and apartments and houses all over the world. Deripaska, I think, is the one that did the aluminum plants in Kentucky in conjunction with Mitch McConnell. Way to go, Mitch. Although I think he has been kind of kicked off that deal. Not Mitch, but Deripaska. So the leaders know that they are blowing smoke up, of the Russian people. And this is the way they keep their money, and this is their method of control. Keep people stupid, keep people brainwashed, and we'll have all their money, and they'll all learn to hate the West. I guess that's what their deal is. But okay, you guys know that the guy in charge of the war now is the butcher of Syria. I don't remember what the general's name is, but maybe he'll take over. I don't know. But I'm real curious about it. Well, I want to find out what's going to happen when Putin is no longer in charge. Are they going to be able to come to the table and talk to the people, the powers that be, including Zelensky? Are they going to stop this BS and killing people in Ukraine? That's what I want to know. Lisa Robinson, Animal Totem Tarot. Actually, this is the book. I've shown you this a million times. This is the box. So, I also read this really good article about Joe Manchin and Joe Biden. And the whole reason that this Build Back Better deal fell through was because of a misunderstanding. They need to re-understand. I mean, they need to figure that out. But apparently, Joe Manchin got his feelings hurt, and it was an unintentional. So anyway, I should have shuffled my cards ahead of time, but I've been running around here like just doing stuff, you know. One of the things I've been doing is, you know, every morning when I make the guest room bed, because my husband sleeps in the guest room because he snores like a chainsaw. But I'll tell you this, he started using a CPAP 2 days ago, and whoa, what a difference. It was so quiet, it woke me up. I'm like, what is that noise? Oh, it's him breathing on a regular basis. They did a sleep study on him, and he quit breathing 34 times in a minute. Is that right? Maybe it was an hour. I don't know. 34 times in a minute. I think it was an hour. But he quit breathing 34 times in a minute. I mean, an hour. That's my barn. Telling me when the vet's going to be out there to give shots. Okay, so we want to talk about Putin. Let's ask the pendulum first. Already warmed it up. Spirit, can you tell us, is Vladimir Putin really sick? Will he survive the year? Is he in command now? Nothing. So, probably partially so. Is he partially in control now? It's iffy. Somebody's really taking charge of that guy, I think. Okay, cards. Back to the cards. I still want to do a pendulum video. Maybe I'll try to do that later. Spirit, can you tell us what's up with Vladimir Putin? No, that's not what I want to know. Spirit, can you tell us what's going to happen when Vladimir Putin no longer is in control of Russia? What's going to happen when Putin is no longer in control of Russia? What's going to happen when Putin is no longer in control of Russia? Are the people going to rise up? Is somebody... What's going to happen when Putin is no longer in control of Russia? Will things change? Will things change in Russia when Putin is no longer in control? Well, let's see. God, I talked and jabbered 15 minutes. So what's going to happen when Putin is no longer in control of Russia? The tower is upside down, crossed by the skunk. 8 of Cups. The Strength card behind. The Hanged Man reversed above. Oh, that's kind of cool. This is good. Ten of Wands reversed. 9 of Swords reversed. The Devil, all the bad cards are reversed. The King of Wands reversed. That's not good. And final outcome is Queen of Pentacles. All right, so the Tower reversed. It can be this. It's not going to change that much, but it's going to be better than it. This is like total devastation. This is the same, but not as bad. And the Seven of Wands crossing that, and that's somebody defending themselves. So it's like Russia will still be defending itself, but it has its defense on its own because it's a skunk. How appropriate is that? But here in the basis of the reading is somebody's leaving. And the Strength card reversed in the rearview mirror. Here, I'm going to show it to you right side up because this is not the Rider-Waite deck. This is reversed. And this is, like I said, in the rearview mirror. So this is abuse of power. And it's like chaos. The Hangman reversed is the it's reversed. So, but wait, it's upside. Okay, so anyway, it's reversed. So it's like this Hangman reversed. So this is a release. A lot of ego. It could be selfishness. It could be selfishness, but when it's upside down, but it also can mean traitors or feeling like a victim. Ten of Wands, it's reversed. These people are carrying this burden. Russia is carrying a burden, but it's reversed. So the burden is allowed to be put down. No more burden. It's taking a break and finally saying no. It's a freedom, and it's a lightening up of that burden. Now the Nine of Swords is in the id position, and it's also reversed. So this is rest and recovery. See here, it's like nightmares. Sitting up at night, unable to sleep. Worry, worry, worry. This is rest and recovery. Thank God. And the Devil reversed in the ego position. This is also recovery. Leaving an abusive situation. Cool. The King of Wands in the hopes and fears position is reversed. And this is still, they're still going to be bullied. Apparently they aren't yet ready to stand on their own. Lots of quarrels. They're going to have a lot of quarrels about how Russia is going to operate in the future when Putin's not there. The final outcome is the Queen of Pentacles, and she is reversed. And this is greed, envy, and these oligarchs are financially dependent on how Putin ran it. So that's going to be our overall problem. And I say our overall problem because A, they're fighting our allies, and B, they're also members of the world, the earth, the human race, and so it is our problem too. But they're still going to be financially dependent on all those people being kept under the thumb, Now, I also have some time left, and I want to read on Joe Manchin and what can happen with that Build Back Better issue, because the whole article, it was in the Washington Post, I think, this morning. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning when I was reading it, but Joe Manchin and Joe Biden are old friends. Now, Manchin is the most conservative Democratic senator we have, and he did not want the child tax credit. He did not. He wanted climate change, but he wants to go light on it. He's got all those very conservative Democrats in West Virginia, which is crazy because I would have thought they would have elected a Republican. I'm not going to say everybody there is a Yahoo or whatever, but you know, West Virginia is pretty much hicky. I mean, coal mines and, you know, I mean, it's pretty rural there, let's put it that way. Not very sophisticated in a lot of those areas in West Virginia. And Kirsten Sinema is the other one. But anyway, they put his name on something and he wouldn't sign off on it, and he got really, really angry and didn't accept a call or turned his phone off or something, and did not accept a call from Joe Biden. And then they just went months and months and months without talking to each other. And now I think they've, you know, the White House and Manchin's office have been trying to figure this out, and they finally figured out it was a misunderstanding. So what are they going to do? Are they going to come back to the table? Are we going to be able to get this Build Back Better or under some other name back in action? Can you tell us about Joe Biden and Joe Manchin? What's going to happen with those two guys? What's going on between Joe Manchin and Joe Biden? Can they work it out? Is Joe Manchin and Joe Biden going to work it out? Well, let's see. Well, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this is Seven of Pentacles, crossed by the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Swords below, behind is the Two of Cups reversed, above the King of Swords. Near future, reverse Wheel of Fortune. Subconscious thoughts are the Three of Pentacles reversed. Conscious thoughts are the Magician reversed. The Eight of Cups are the hopes and wishes, and it's reversed. And the final outcome is the Page of Wands. So here we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this is patience. The guy's planted his seeds. He's leaning on his hoe, and he's just waiting. It's a patience. They've really worked hard on it, probably from both sides. Looks like there's going to be a delayed success, but everybody's waiting, and crossed by the Seven of Wands. So, and the reason they're waiting is because they're both defensive. Now, below is the Nine of Swords again, only this time it's not reversed, and this is sitting up at night worrying about stuff, and that's what they've both been doing. Behind is the Two of Cups, and it's reversed. So this is what's happened in the past. Arguments, breakups, separation, arguments, disinterest. And what covers this, or the crowning card rather, is the King of Swords. So this is an intentional, strategic thought, and a strategic leader. So somebody that's really thinking, and this is, it's an honest, you know, the swords are truth. So, and the Wheel of Fortune is the near future, and this is a karma card. So, reverse, this is bad luck. And it's being stuck in a rut. Now, the subconscious mind is the Three of Pentacles reversed. And this is the teamwork card. Collaborating, craftsmanship. This is actually the card of the master craftsman. But this is inability to commit or communicate and struggling with something. So that's the id. They're still not there yet. And the Magician is reversed in the ego position. And when the Magician is reversed, it's like scattered energy and wasted resources, and you know, it's unfulfilled potential. So this could really have happened, except for this stupid miscommunication. But the hopes and fears is the Eight of Cups. This is the leaving card, but it's reversed. So this is a return. Learning from the past. Somebody's going to return home, and I bet you I know who it is. I bet it's Joe Manchin from West Virginia, returning home to the fold, the Democratic fold. And in the final outcome is the Page of Wands. And this is somebody has a creative idea. Somebody is bringing a good message, bringing good tidings, or somebody is saying something nice about somebody, but it's a message, and it's not reversed, it's upright. So this is good news. So that's the way I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it as he's coming back to the fold. So, you know, Biden's, you know, I don't know why his approval rating is so low. I think he's awesome. I mean, you know, I think Joe's a good guy. I don't think he's a liar, like you know who. Is Joe Manchin, let's do it, 6 card. Is Joe Biden going to be able to get some kind of Build Back Better policy in the works? Signed, sealed, and delivered. Is Joe Manchin going to be, is Joe Biden going to be able to pass some kind of Build Back Better, even if it's under another name? Is Joe Biden going to be able to get his bill passed? So this is going to be yes and no, okay? Cups and Wands, yeses. Swords and Pentacles, no. Major Arcana, yeses, except for the Moon, and it's a no. So there's a Pentacle, that's a no. There's a Pentacle, that's a no. There's a Sword, that's a no. So far, 3 no's. That don't look good, does it? Page of Pentacles, no. King of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So there's 5 to 4. Only 1 yes. They're going to have to really work on that bill. Well, you guys, I got to get off before 30 minutes, or it'll take 2 or 3 hours for this to upload. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's stupid. It like takes forever to process. So, you know, like when I made that little video this morning of the cats, it took no time at all. I mean, like 5 minutes, because it was only 6 minutes long. So anyway, I hope you all are doing well, and oh, the rain stopped. I mean, you should have seen that rain. It was just pouring down. It was awesome. I love it. We're expecting more. So anyway, have a great day, and I'll be back soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.